Good afternoon, guys. So, the second match is on the way of the Chembur Gymkhana home cricket tournament between Arjun and Yuan. Yuan won the toss and decided to bowl first. Manan bowling right arm over the wicket, and there is a call for LBW denied by the umpire. The opening batsmen for Arjun are Shiv and Rajgil and Shivjana are the opening batsmen for Arjun. Good start by Manan. Good ball. What a shot. Lovely cover drive. But just for a single. Good fielded in the deeps. In the cover region. Raj Gill and Shiv Janak are the opening batsmen. Raj on strike. It has been a lovely start to the tournament. The first match was very interesting, nail-biting finish, and there is a appeal for caught behind, and the batsmen have been given out. But the batsman seems to be unhappy. He is complaining that he didn't nick it. Raj Janak, it's the batsman who departs. Raj Janak, I beg your pardon, Raj Gill goes for a duck. Good bowling by Manan. Good line in length. Bowled with a good speed.
New batsman? Batsman name? Batsman name? Batsman name is Pawan. Pawan Patela.
The new batsman for Arjun is Pawan. On strike, Manan, right arm over the wicket. A pacey delivery on the offside. Cut by Pawan. Well fielded in the deep. Managed to take a single, getting off the strike. Pawan Pateja coming in one down, getting off the strike of the first delivery. It's very hot afternoon. Well played by Shiv towards the third man area for a single. At the end of the first over, the score is 5 runs for 1 wicket for Arjuns. Good start for Yuan from Manan, conceding only 5 runs and picking up 1 wicket. A crucial wicket of Raj Gill.
बॉलर्स नेम मनन 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 पंचोली बॉलर चेंज हो गया सर आशीष करनानी आशीष करनानी
Ashish K will be bowling from the other end for Yuan. Bowler bowling left arm around the wicket. Orthodox. What a shot by the player Shiv. What a cover drive it is for a beautiful boundary. Good shot by Shiv. Piercing the cover. The ball racing away to the boundary.
एक्चुअल रिप्ले दिखेगा इधर
यूट्यूब पे आ जाएगा पाजी अगर फोन पे चालू करोगे
It's a edge. There is a chance of a catch. What a diving effort! Where was a fantastic effort by the fielder in the deep. He reached the ball but didn't manage to grab it. Ashish bowling left arm orthodox around the wicket. Batsman Shiv and Pawan. Pawan on strike. Pawan hits it towards the long on. Well fielded. Oh, he missed it. It's been signaled a boundary. 4 है हाँ बाउंड्री है नहीं अंपायर को दिख नहीं रहा था
डिनर को चल रहे लंच को चल रहे हो चलो फिर
What a pull shot. It's another boundary for Pawan. Consecutive force for Pawan. One towards the long on. The second one he pulled it towards the deep mid wicket. Cuts this ball over the cover and another boundary. 3 boundaries on a row for Pawan Batija. One ball to go in the second over. Well played by Pawan. Dot ball to end the over. At the end of 2 overs, the score is 22 for 1.
भाई मैंने क्या बोल दिया था यार देख मैंने क्या बोला ये बोलते हैं ये बोलते हैं और यहाँ से क्या हाथ का ध्यान रखना लगा इन शॉट ऐसा नहीं लेकिन ऐसा कैसे होएगा लेकिन बॉल यहाँ से फंस गया
22.
वही देखा ना
मनीष का बोल
मतलब वहाँ से कम 2 फुट दूर है
मनीष का कॉल आता
हाँ
क्या बोला
कुछ नहीं बोला 2 घंटे में आएगा वो टीके सर को लिंक भेजने का आपने भेजा ही था
किसको भेजना
टीके
नंबर है आपके पास
उसमें देखो ना उसके वो व्हाट्सएप वेब में रहेगा
मेरा व्हाट्सएप है
अरे
आपके पास है
Manan continuing for the second over. A dot ball to start with. Call करना मनीष. Manan bowling right arm over the wicket. A lofted shot in no man's land and it goes for a boundary. Good shot from Shiv. A lofted cover drive racing away to the boundary. Beautifully played by Shiv. on the bowling of Manan.
छोड़ दे पता नहीं जाता है। अरे नहीं करना मेरे को उसने बोला है यार उसका वॉइस नोट डायरेक्शन नहीं किया उसके बाद है ना लिंक
Manan to Shiv. It's a call for LBW denied by the umpire. Probably it was too high, hitting him on the top of the knee.
बोल क्या था बोल बोल यार सेकंड मैच चल रहा है
This is the second match of the tournament, the Chembur Gymkhana's
नहीं वेज वाला
cricket home tournament
वेज वाला साथ
2020-2021.
गया आपके सामने वाला
Match is going on between Yuan and Arjoon. Yuan won the toss, elected to bowl first, and they were very successful in their first over to pick up a wicket, an important wicket of Raj Gill. In spite of losing wickets, Arjun have managed to score at a good strike rate. They are rotating the strike well, getting a boundary at least every over. Pawan on strike, Manan bowling. A good ball from Manan, missed the outside edge of the batsman, and it's the over. The score is 29 for loss of 1 wicket at the end of 3 overs.
29.
Bowler's name?
Same guy. पहले वाला.
आशीष अभी प्लेयर पे गए करो आपका बाउंड्री के लिए मिला
Ashish Karani will be continuing.
हेलो
He was expensive in his first over, conceded 17 runs. Shiv on strike. Pawan at the non-strike end. Ashish bowling left arm orthodox around the wicket.
बघतो नाही बघा तुम्हाला मी काय करतो
Shiv has cut this beautifully, but well fielded in the deep. Only 1 run taken of this delivery. Good fielding in the deep by Aryan. Ashish to Pawan. Beautifully struck back towards the bowler. The ball raced away to the boundary.
हमारे अगर एक्स्ट्रा फील्डर है तो नोबल का कॉल किसका है? यहाँ से आप लोग एक अंपायर को बोलना पड़ेगा. अब ये फील्डर अंदर गया एक्स्ट्रा करना देखा ये भागा ये फील्डर इधर था अगर वॉकी टॉकी है तो अगर अंपायर
नहीं होगा
फर्स्ट मैच में ऐसा हुआ था
Ashish to Shiv. A dot ball. Ashish to Shiv. Nicely played in the covers. For 1 run, there is a chance of overthrow, but there is good backing. Last ball of the over. Ashish to Shiv. What a shot from Shiv! Beautifully struck down the ground for a boundary. I beg your pardon. Pawan was the batsman.
40. 4 overs.
The score at the end of 4 overs is 40 for 1 loss. Both the batsmen look in good touch, scoring at a run rate of 10 runs per over. A good start to the game. In spite of losing a wicket in the first over, they have managed to keep the run rate high, scoring 40 so far.
Bowler's name?
And there is a bowling change. Pritesh is the new bowler for Yuan. Shiv on strike. Shiv has pulled this away for a boundary. Beautiful shot from Shiv. Pritesh conceding a boundary on the first delivery. Poor start to the over. Shiv is batting on 18 of 12 deliveries and Pawan has raced away to 23 of 10 deliveries. A good start to the match for Arjoon. Played in the cover. There is a yes-no situation in the middle of the pitch. The batsmen get back to the crease. A dot ball.
अर्जुन में भेज दो यूट्यूब में अर्जुन डाल दो
Pritesh bowling to Shiv. Shiv tries to heave it, misses the ball. It's a dot ball. Pritesh charging in. Shiv tries to hit it in the cover but misses the ball again. Oh, it's been given a white ball. He tried to fetch the ball which was away from the body, missed it, resulting into a wide. Pritesh to Shiv. Nicely hit over the covers for a beautiful boundary. There was a chance of a catch. The fielder was in the deep, but he couldn't grab the ball. The score is 49 for 1. 4.4 overs have been bowled. Shiv Janak batting on 22 and Pawan batting on 23. They have lost one wicket of Rajgill. ball change. The ball has been
लक्ष ठेव
gone outside the ground.
फोन वाटलं चालू ठेवतो काय
The umpires are waiting for a new ball to be given for the play. This has been a long over. There were few extras conceded in this over.
हा बस कमी कर थोडी
2 boundaries have been scored so far of this over.
फोन चालू राहू
Pritesh has conceded 9 runs
तू बघता ऐक मी काय
of 4 balls.
सिग्नल तर बघता असं मला
बॉल घुमा तो हारी गया
गाली के ऊपर से जाएगा तो ठीक है
A new ball has been taken. Partnership of 46 of 24 balls. Pawan Pateja batting on 23 and Shiv Janak batting on 23 as well.
अर्जुन ने भी डाला ना
Two deliveries left in the over. Pritesh to continue. What a shot! Clipped away on the leg side for a boundary by Shiv. Shiv is hitting cleanly. Managed to score 3 boundaries of this over, and the score has reached 50 up for Arjoon's. Score is 53 for 1 after 4.5 overs. It's been an expensive over so far. 13 runs have been scored of 5 deliveries. Last ball coming in. Nicely played. A dot ball. Good ball to end the over from Pritesh. Score is 53 for 1 at the end of 5 overs.
अंपायर हात लावतो बॅट्समॅन त्याला झूम करून पाठवतो दाखवतो
The partnership has reached 50 for Shiv and Pawan. They have scored 50 in quick time. The start was a little slow, but they have capitalized on the poor bowling from Yuan. There is a bowling change. Tejinder is the new bowler for Yuan. Tejinder Singh Saini, the new bowler for Yuan. Pawan on strike for Arjoon, waiting for the bowler, hits it towards the long on, takes a single, easy single at the end.
एकदा दाखवायचं सारखं करायचं पहिल्या बॉल दाखवायचं फक्त आता जमलं तर मग
Tejinder bowling, right arm over the wicket, medium pace. Oh, it was a late cut from Shiv, resulted in a boundary. Towards the third man area, and the ball coming to the commentator's box.
Better you sleep on the field, please.
थोडं आउट कर थोडं झूम कमी कर फ्रेममध्ये बसत नाही कमी कर हा एवढं ठेवायचं नाही
Good shot by Shiv, scoring a boundary. Ali was a short third man. He couldn't collect the ball, and the ball raced away to the boundary. Tajinder to Shiv,
आराम से देखते गेलो देखते
tried to
गेलो
hit through the cover but missed the ball, and it's a dot ball. Good comeback by Tajinder after conceding a boundary. A good ball to follow up. Clipped away on the leg for a single. Good fielding.
लास्ट बॉल पे जीता है
नहीं लास्ट वो तो वो डन के कैजुअल ले लिया
Tajinder to Pawan. Pawan
शॉट यार
plays it in the cover
छोड़ो छोड़ो
for a single.
छोड़ो 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 छोड़ो
Tajinder to Shiv. Shiv clips it away on the leg side. No run conceded. Good fielding over there by the little kid. At the end of the over, the score is 60 for 1 at the end of the power play. Arjoon have managed to score at the run rate of 10 runs per over. 60 for 1. The fielding restriction will be lifted now. More than 4 players will be allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Pritesh to continue the bowling. He was expensive in his first over, but captain showing trust in the bowler, handing the bowling again to Pritesh. Conceded 13 runs of the first over. Fielding changes are being made. There's a deep mid wicket, long on in place. Fine leg has been brought in. Third man has been pushed to the boundary, and there is a deep point protecting the cover area. Pritesh to Pawan. Good shot from Pawan. It is a boundary. Lofted cover drive. Excellent shot from Pawan. He is striking the ball very well. Pritesh under pressure, conceding a boundary of the first ball again. Pritesh to Pawan. Pawan clips it on the leg side. It's been fielded by the deep mid wicket. Just one run off this ball. Pritesh to Shiv. Shiv pulls it away on the leg side. Beautifully played for a boundary. Was a slower one. Shiv had all the time to place the ball in the gap and scores a boundary. 9 runs scored of 3 deliveries of Pritesh's second over. Pritesh to Shiv. A thick outside edge. Ball went to the third man area and a single. Ten runs have been considered of 4 deliveries. Pritesh to Pavan. Hit back straight to the bowler. A dot ball. A good delivery from Pritesh on this occasion. Good shot from Shiv this time. A boundary. Pawan hitting a boundary of the last ball of the over. 3 boundaries considered again by Pritesh in this over. 13 runs scored of it. 14 runs scored of this over. Pritesh has been expensive, conceding 27 runs in his 2 overs. Tajinder bowling from the other end. Score is 74 for the fall of 1 wicket after 7 overs. Tajinder bowled a very good first over. Conceded just 7 runs off his first over. A good ball once again, a dot ball to start the over. Shiv played the ball back to the bowler. Tajinder to Shiv. Cuts it to the point area. No run taken. Good start to the over by Tajinder. 2 dot balls. What a shot from Shiv. Plays it over the long on for a 6. Beautifully timed shot. Was a slower one. And Shiv hit the ball over the long on for a 6. After bowling 2 dot balls, Tajinder conceding a 6 of the third ball. Bowls it short of a length. The keeper misses it and the ball runs away to the boundary. Buys. The umpire has signaled buys. Keeper keeping short. The partnership has reached 81 of 42 balls. A very good partnership for Arjoon after the fall of first wicket. Misses the outside edge. A dot ball. Good comeback by Tajinder. He was unfortunate that the keeper didn't stop the ball and it raced away to the boundary. A good lofted cover drive, and it's a 6. I beg your pardon, it's been given as a 4. Beautiful shot by Shiv. It's end of the over. 88 for 1 at the end of 8th over. Good start for Arjun, maintaining the run rate of more than 10 runs per over. 11 runs per over the run rate at the moment. Players have taken a short drinks break. Field changes being made. Substitute fielders coming in. Pawan and Shiv batting beautifully, building this partnership, closing in for 100-run partnership. Just 12 short of their 100-run partnership. There is a bowling change.
बोला नहीं
Siddharth is the new bowler for Yuan. Siddhant goes by Sid, jersey number 23, bowling right arm over the wicket. Looks like a off spinner. Pawan on strike, Shiv at the non-strike. Pawan batting on 34 of 16 deliveries only, and Shiv has raised to 46 of 29 deliveries. A good flighted deliveries, hit well for a boundary, straight over the bowler's head. Beautifully struck by Pawan. Excellent hitting by Arjoon. They have raced away to 92. Siddhant coming in for the second ball and cut away. Excellent shot. Another boundary for Pawan, capitalizing on the off spinner. Easy hitting for both the batsmen. Pawan on strike, Siddhant bowling in, third ball. What a shot from Pawan! He's cleared the ground and it's a 6. What a start to the over for Arjoon. Scoring 16. Scoring 14 of the first 3 deliveries, and they have raced away to 100. Partnership of 99 of 47 balls. Pawan batting on 48 of just 19 deliveries, and Shiv batting on 51 of 28.
हाँ गलत हुआ तो पार्टनरशिप में शिव का 51 कैसे दिखा रहता है
I beg your pardon, Pawan is batting on 48 and Shiv is batting on 46. Pawan 2 shot from half century and Shiv 4 shot from half century. Pawan gets a full toss and he pulls the ball away towards the fine leg region. There was a drop catch. The fielder got under the ball but couldn't grab the ball. conceding 1 run. There is a rotation of strike. Shiv is on strike now. A full toss once again, pulled comfortably and well caught in the deep mid-wicket region. Straight to the fielder. Good catch from the fielder. Siddharth getting success after being expensive for few initial balls. Shiv threw away his wicket. He was just 4 short of a half century, getting out on 46. Well played for his 46.
फील्डर नेम
आर्यन था शायद. हाँ?
मामा त्यांना विचारा ना कॅच घेतलेलं बिल्डरचं नाव काय. सरनेम कपूर.
Aryan Kapoor was the fielder. Took a beautiful catch.
न्यू बॅट्समन नेम
Second wicket has fallen at the score of 103 after 8.5 overs.
मामा शक्य असेल त्याला एक बॉटल दे ना तो पाण्याची.
That's good. कितना हुआ है? पक्का 103. कितना हुआ है? 9 हुआ है.
बॅट्समनचं नाव
बॅट्समन संदीप ही आहे क्या.
A dot ball to end the over. Sandeep is the new batsman. At the end of 9 over, the score is 103 for the fall of 2 wickets.
सर टीम लिस्ट में नाम नहीं है संदीप का.
हाँ बोलो. अभी कितना हुआ है? सर ये क्या किया? इसका ऐड हुआ है नए लास्ट में आया है. यार वही हम लोग बोल नहीं रहा था ये सोचिए कि तू पंच कर जाएगा. और ये बाउंड्री वाला 103.
सर संदीप सर ने
बहुत सारी
स्कोर क्या है?
Yes.
बीट डाल दो.
काय झालं लास्ट बॉल का
बॉल डॉट.
हाँ. संकेत आफ्टर 6 ओवर न्यू प्लेयर ऐड करने को मना किया था एक्चुअली.
नहीं वो क्या बोला 5 ओवर्स के पहले बट प्लेयर आता है तो खेल नहीं सकते ऐड कर सकते हैं.
Tajinder to continue. It's a wide ball. Pawan on strike. Sandeep on non-strike. Second match of the tournament. Yuan versus Arjoon. A good shot, a straight pull shot over the bowler's head. And good running between the wicket. Taking a quick single. Sandeep Bhavsar is the new batsman in. Tajinder to Sandeep. He's called for a run. He slipped over there. There is a chance of a run out, and yes, he's gone. The batsman slipped on the field, on the pitch, couldn't come back to the crease, and he's out for a duck. Sandeep goes for a duck.
बॉल थ्रो कोणी गेलेला.
Third wicket down for Arjun at the score of 105. Prashant is the new batsman walking in for Arjun. Number 10 jersey. Number 10 jersey has been related to very famous personalities. There was a sad demise of the original number 10 jersey, Diego Maradona, just couple of days ago. The football legend Prashant is wearing the jersey with number 10 on it. Tajinder continuing right arm over the wicket. Prashant on strike. Pawan at non-strike end. He's clipped away on the leg side and a beautiful boundary. What a shot that was to start the inning. Clipped away. The ball was on the legs.
अपने मैच का यूट्यूब लिंक अलग था अरे यार मैं मेरे फैमिली को पहले वाला का भेजा वो लोग देख रहे कि मैं किधर आया ही नहीं
इनको बोलो चैनल में देखो चैनल में मिलेगा सब
Tajinder to Prashant. Prashant tries to cut it. Beats with the bounce and a dot ball. Good shot. Stopped in the deep. One run taken. Tajinder bowling to Pawan. Pawan was kept away from the strike for good time. There were wickets falling at the other end. He couldn't do much. Dot ball to end the over. Siddhant will be bowling from the other end. Was an expensive over. The first over he bowled. He did manage to get a wicket, conceding 15 runs of his first over. Prashant and Pawan on strike. Prashant is on the strike, Pawan non-strike. Siddhant right arm over the wicket. Tried to pull, misses the ball. It's a dot ball. Prashant is trying to hit the ball over the infielders. Completely misses the ball. Ball lands up in the keeper's glove and a dot ball. Tries to go for the same shot again and misses the ball again. Prashant is not able to connect the ball at the moment. Good comeback from Siddhant after the first over where he conceded 15 runs. He started this over with couple of dot balls. Third dot ball in a row. Prashant is not able to score off the off spin of Siddhant. Prashant hits one over the long off for a boundary.
जनक है ही नहीं उसमें.
Siddharth to Prashant. Prashant plays it towards the cover area, runs a quick single, rotates the strike. Been a good over so far. Siddhant has conceded only 5 runs of 5 deliveries. Pawan back on strike. Last ball of the over. Pawan hit straight past the bowler, but there was a fielder in the deep, cuts and stops a certain boundary, gives away only 1 run of the last ball. 6 run coming off the second over from Siddhant. The score is 116 for 3 at the end of 11 overs. At the end of the 11th overs, 3 wickets have been fallen. Arjoon Gill, Raj Gill was the first batsman to go for a duck. Shiv, the second batsman who fell for 46. Pawan Pateja batting on 51 of 23 deliveries. Sandeep Bhavsar went for a duck again. He was run out. Prashant Nair batting on 10 of 8 deliveries. Tajinder will continue from the end. Tajinder has conceded 24 runs of his 3 overs so far. A decent economy rate for Tajinder. Clipped away on the leg side. Will be just a single.
स्कोर 110. स्कोर कितना? स्कोर कितना हुआ सर? 116 11 हुआ. 116 11 हुआ.
Tajinder to Prashant. Fielded by the point fielder. No run taken. A dot ball. Prashant cuts the ball towards the deep point area for 1 run. Tajinder, right arm over the wicket. Pawan on strike. Beautiful shot. A lovely on drive resulting in a boundary. Well played by Pawan on this occasion. A full length delivery. Got the treatment it deserved. Pawan is batting on 56. He will be retired hurt if he manages to score 75 runs. He scores another boundary. It was a nick edge. There was an edge and the ball raced away towards the fine leg area for a boundary. Pawan batting on 60. Tajinder. There was a interruption. The bowler will have to go back to his run up. plays it well towards the mid-off area, but no runs conceded over there. At the end of 12 overs, the score is 126 for the fall of 3 wickets,
Overs 12.
and the umpires have,
126.
the players are taking a small drinks break over here. The scoring rate has been good by the Arjuns. They have maintained a very good run rate, scoring over 10 runs per over so far. Second over was the most expensive over. Arjun scored 17 runs out of it. Wickets were fallen on the 9th and 10th over. They are building a partnership again. Prashant has managed to stay on the crease. Siddhant to continue the third over.
126.
Siddhant has conceded 21 runs off his 2 overs and managed to take 1 wicket. Prashant Nair on strike. Left arm, right arm over the wicket. A full toss pulled towards the mid wicket boundary for a boundary. Good shot from Prashant on this occasion. Managed to take the ball on the full and pulled it away towards the mid wicket boundary. Easily cleared the boundary for a 4. Siddhant to Prashant. Again a full toss. Hit straight back over the bowler's head. Given a boundary. There is a bit of a confusion over here. Two poor deliveries to start the over from Siddhant. The second over which he bowled was very good. He managed to bring down his economy, but again in this over he has given away 2 easy boundaries on the first 2 deliveries, bowling 2 full tosses. Still there is a confusion about the boundary decision. The batsmen are asking the umpire if it was a 6. Umpire sticking with his decision and given it as a boundary. Eight runs already been scored off the 2 deliveries. Again a full toss clipped away on the leg side. This can be a boundary as well, and yes, the fielder couldn't get there. It's a boundary again. Prashant has managed to score 3 boundaries of 3 deliveries. In getting his strike rate up is Prashant Nair. Good score from Arjoon. Prashant has reached 23 of 13 deliveries. Pawan is batting on 60 from 27 deliveries. What a shot! It's in a gap. It can be. Oh, there's a good fielding efforts over here. saved a boundary. Just one run taken off it. 13 runs conceded so far of the 4 deliveries. Good shot from Pawan for a single towards the long on area. Last ball of the 13th over. The score is 140 for the fall of 3 wickets. Siddhant to Prashant. What a shot this is. It's been given a 6. Expensive over once again. Conceding 19 runs of it. Siddhant. He's conceded 41 runs of 3 overs and taken 1 wicket. The score is 146 for the fall of 3 wickets at the end of 13 overs. Very expensive over for the Yuans. Yuans probably would be thinking, why did they decide to take fielding after winning the toss? And for this tournament we have sponsors, which is Imagine, V Arjoon, the Chembur Gymkhana, Nora Jewels, Zebro Auto Care, and the Luxury Fix.
Bowler's name?
There is a bowling change. Prakash bowling right arm over. A good pull shot for a boundary from Pawan.
हो पण मला एक सांग काहीतरी कर ना डायरेक्ट त्याला नोकरी करतो फोनवरती बोल ना मग
Arjun has reached 150 for the fall of 3 wickets. Pawan is batting on 61. Pawan is batting on 65. Prashant is batting on 30. A dot ball. Prakash Jadhav, the new bowler, conceding a boundary of the first ball. Pawan, the batsman, batting on 65. Clipped away on the leg side excellently and took a quick single. Good rotation of strike over here. Both the batsmen are capable of hitting big shots and have been scoring with a good run rate. Prashant on strike. Pulls away to the leg side boundary and it's a 4. Good shot from Prashant. They're picking up boundaries very easily.
अभी के लिए लिंक चेंज किया गया मैच वाइज लिंक रखा मैच वाइज लिंक चेंज होगा
9 runs have been conceded so far of 4 deliveries from Prakash Jadhav. A good cut shot, take outside edge, and it ran away to the boundary towards the deep point area. The scoreboard is ticking quick and fast. (159) for the loss of 3 wickets after 13.5 overs. Last ball of the over. Hit over the bowler's head. There is a chance of a catch, but dropped by the long off player. He managed to cover the ground and reach the ball, but couldn't held on to it. End of the over. The score is 160 for 3 after 14 overs.
Over score 160.
There is a bowling change. Prathamesh is the new bowler for Yuan. 6 overs to go. The score has reached 160. Prathamesh bowling right arm over the wicket. Played on the leg side. It's a top edge. There is a chance of a catch. And it's dropped. The fielding has been poor. There have been many drop catches in this inning. Was an easy chance. Siddhant over there couldn't grab onto it. Popped out of his hand. 2 runs were taken by the batsman. Missed opportunity. Prashant on strike, batting on 41. Pawan at non-strike. Prathamesh coming in. A shot, beautiful shot for boundary. Pulled away towards the deep mid-wicket area. Excellent shot by Pawan. I beg your pardon, the shot was hit by Prashant. Prashant has reached a score of 45. It's a edge, thick edge again, but the ball has raced away to the third man area for a boundary. Prashant has reached a score of 49, one shot of his 50. There has been a very good partnership again over here. Pawan has contributed. Prathamesh returning back to his markup. Prashant one shot of a 50. A shot over the bowler's head for a boundary. Reaches a score of 53. Beautifully struck. Good shot from Prashant. He is hitting it clean. He started hitting the ball clean. Prashant was struggling initially. Now he is striking the ball very clean. Good shot over the covers. There was a chance of a catch but dropped again. Second drop chance of this over. The bowler has been unlucky in this scenario. Bowler has conceded 13 15 runs so far of 5 deliveries with 2 drop catches. Pawan on strike, batting on 66. Hits it on the leg side for a boundary. A very expensive over. 19 runs coming off this over. There could have been 2 wickets, but there were 2 drop catches in this over. The score is 179 after 15 over 70.
170 पे बोल दो
179 ना
हाँ
170 you are on 70
5 overs to go for the end of innings. Yuan have been expensive, conceding 179 runs of just 15 overs. This can be a very massive total. 5 overs to go. Good strike rate for both the batsmen. There is a bowling change once again. Arjoon is the Aryan is the new bowler. Yuan had won the toss and they elected to bowl first. And they have conceded 179 runs of their 15 overs so far. Aryan Chopra is the new bowler. A young kid bowling right arm over the wicket. Pulled away nicely for a boundary by Prashant. Was a very loopy delivery to the batsman. Nicely pulled away. The batsman had plenty of time to do it. Does it in a style. Aryan to Prashant. Tried to play down fine. It's a boundary on the fine leg. Easy boundary for Prashant in the fine leg area. The fielding team has gone quiet. Then they don't have answers to the batsmen, Prashant and Pawan. Aryan to Prashant. Appeal for stumping denied by the square leg umpire. Two boundaries scored already of this over by Prashant, bowling of Aryan Chopra, a young talent from Yuan. Short ball played in the cover region for a boundary. Excellent shot by Prashant once again, taking his score up to 66 of just 27 deliveries. There is a race between both the batsmen of who will get to the score of 75 and get retired hurt as per the rules of the tournament. Prashant clips it away on the leg side. This will be a single. 3 boundaries and a single considered so far of 5 deliveries. Last ball of Aryan Chopra's over. A loopy flighted delivery, full toss, clipped away on the leg side for a boundary by Pawan. Pawan has reached a score of 74. At the end of 16 over, the score is 196 for the fall of 3 wickets.
196.
Yuan seems to be very disheartened by the performance. They have conceded 196 runs already.
16 overs ना
a run rate of 12.25. Very expensive run rate. The batting team can very well score over 250 runs if they continue to do so in this fashion. Manan has been brought back. Manan was the pick of the bowler, bowling 2 overs, conceding only 10 runs and picking up 1 wicket. Prashant on strike, batting on 67. Pawan at the non-striker end on 74. It's the second match of the tournament of the Chembur Gymkhana Cricket Home Tournament 2020-2021. Four teams participating in this tournament. Bowls down the leg side for a wide. Good collect by the keeper. Certainly saved the boundary. Manan spraying it down the leg side. Wide ball, but well kept behind the wickets. Manan bowling over the wicket. Call for LBW. The umpire has called a no ball. It's going to be a free hit.
पहला बॉल देखा है लोगों ने अंपायर के कान में बॉल बोल के अभी दिखता है
It was a no ball because of the fielding restrictions. All the players were on the boundary. There were only 3 fielders inside the 30-yard circle. There's supposed to be 4 fielders. Pawan retire hurts at 75. He scored the 75 runs of 34 balls at a very healthy strike rate. Beautifully played by Pawan. Prashant on strike. Manan right arm over the wicket. On the legs, clipped away on the leg side for the fine leg towards the boundary, and it's a 4.
अच्छा सॉरी ये शीशा
Prashant clips the ball beautifully on the leg side, gets a boundary, and reaches at the score of 71. 4 runs short of getting retired hurt. 71. Manan to Prashant. Hit straight down, but will be just a single. Well fielded in the long off area.
प्रशांत
71.
71 अरे प्रशांत 71 पक्का अरे कैसे कबू अपन जितना भी फिर तो हम लोग का स्कोर तो 250 हो जाना चाहिए अभी
वन।
अरे कैसे 71 है भाई?
71 तो 150 तो यही हो गया फिर।
और इसमें नहीं है स्कोर 100 रन कम है क्या?
हाँ अगर 150 तो हो गया तो फिर
कर रहे हैं तो
देख लो आप।
30 रन तो मिनिमम एक्स्ट्रा ज्यादा देंगे, वो यहाँ पे स्टैंडर्ड है।
टोटल एक्स्ट्रा
A good ball, back of length delivery. Prashant played it back to the bowler. A dot ball.
205।
स्कोर क्या है भैया?
205
ओवर के बाद कर, ओवर के बाद कर।
Manan to Prashant.
शेषाद्री है।
The batsman on strike is new batsman Sheshadri. Plays it on the leg side towards the fine leg area. Will get a boundary over there probably. There was a misfielding by the fielder, but he manages to pull the back inside.
बैटिंग करेगा
अपनी जो बाहर रहता है।
कितना 17 हुआ है? नया बैट मत ही और चले 17 हुआ है।
एक मिनट।
Score is 207 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 17 overs. A very good score for Arjoon, who were asked to bat first by Yuan. Prashant on strike, Sheshadri at the non-strike. Ashish has come back to the bowling. Ashish has bowled 2 overs, conceding 28 runs so far. Gets a dot ball first up. Prashant clips away on the leg side. Runs a single. Rotates the strike. Ashish to Sheshadri. Ashish bowling left arm orthodox around the wicket. Clean hit. That's a clean hit. Given a 6. Good shot from Sheshadri. Hits over the long on for a 6. Clean striking. Ashish to Sheshadri on the leg side, played towards the fine leg and runs a single.
हाँ 73।
Prashant plays a lofted cover drive for a boundary and he's been asked to return back to the dugout. Prashant reaches a score of 77 of 34 balls.
न्यू बैट्समैन नेम
वेरी वेल प्लेड प्रशांत।
Akshay
अक्षय मार के
Akshay is the new batsman who will be replacing Prashant. overs to go after this over.
विकेट क्यों डाला? इधर विकेट दिखा रहा है।
नहीं वो ये हो गया, दो बैट्समैन रिटायर्ड किया ना, उसकी वजह से वो वैसा दिखा था। ऐप में वैसा सिस्टम, एक ही बैट्समैन को ना प्ले नहीं है, विकेट करेगा तो वो सेकंड बैट्समैन करेगा ना तो विकेट में दिखा था।
स्कोर बराबर है ना 219।
हाँ
It's the end of the over. It was a dot ball. At the end of 18 overs, the score has reached 219 for the fall of 4 wickets. Akshay, Chandran and Shishadri are on the pitch batting for Arjoon. Yuan, who won the toss and elected to bowl first, conceded 219 of 18 overs so far. Arjun will be thinking that it was a good toss to lose. Manan bowling his last over. A good ball played towards the mid wicket area just for a single by Shashadri. Manan to Akshay. There's a chance of a run out over here. Confusion between the batsmen. Yes. No, the umpire has signalled not out. The batsman managed to get back in his crease. He played the ball back to the bowler and was going for a single. The bowler collected the ball well, threw to the keeper's end. By the time the keeper knocked the stump out, the batsman was back in the crease. No run conceded. A dot ball. Good bowling by Manan. Good shot by Akshay again, but very well fielded by Manan. He had a chance to run the batsman out again, but he didn't do that. A sensible piece of cricket over here, as he knows that if he gets the wicket, then the well-set batsman can come back to the crease. Good bowling and good fielding by Manan. Good cricketing brain overall. Well played towards the mid-wicket area again. Clipped away from the leg by Shashadri, but just one run conceded. Manan to Akshay. 2 balls to go. Akshay tries to keep the ball away, but Manan manages to bowl him out. What a ball it is. Dream ball hitting the top of the off stump. Very good bowling by Manan, getting his second wicket. Manan has been the pick of the bowler for Yuan.
New batsman name?
सुप्रीत इसका कितना बॉल बाकी है अभी?
Supreet is the new batsman. He plays it on the leg side, but Shishadri denies a single to him. He wants to keep the strike. Dot.
222.
The score at the end of 19 over is 222 for fall of 5 wickets. The last over has been very economical. Just 3 runs conceded of that over, and getting 1 wicket. Successful over by Manan. Manan, a very good economy rate, picking up 2 wickets, conceding only 24 runs of his 4 overs. Ashish will be bowling the last over of the inning. Left arm orthodox around the wicket. Sheshadri on strike. A short ball hit straight back and it's a boundary. Beautiful shot by Sheshadri. He had denied Surpreet for a single on the last delivery of the previous over. Sensibly so. Managed to get a boundary of the first ball. Good batting by Sheshadri. Ashish to Sheshadri. Goes for a lofted shot and it's given as a boundary. Good shot by Sheshadri. Capitalizing on the last over. 2 boundaries of the first 2 deliveries. Again a short ball and a lofted shot over the long on and a drop catch, getting a boundary once again. Good batsmanship over here by Sheshadri. He was very confident that he would be able to manage to clear the boundaries easily. Hence he denied a single and hits 4 consecutive boundaries, and it's turning out to be a very expensive over. The score has reached 242 for the fall of 5 wickets. 238. 238 for the fall of 5 wickets. 2 balls remaining in the inning. There was no timing on this shot. Gets a single of the 5th delivery. Surpreet will get the last ball.
Last ball, last ball. Last ball. 239 na? 239 हुआ ना? 239. 39 यार.
Ashish to bowl the last ball of the innings to Surpreet. He tries to clips it on the leg side, but it's a wide ball. So there'll be an extra run and 1 run taken of the wide delivery. This brings Sheshadri back on strike. He's batting on 28 of 12 deliveries. He gets a final delivery. Ashish to Sheshadri. Goes on the front foot. Clips away on the leg side. Well fielded in the deep. Runs 2. There's a chance of a run out. The batsman gets in. That's the end of the inning. And the score is 243.
243 है ना 243
1 run short. 1 run short given by the umpire. The final score is 242. Required 243 by Yuans to win. It will be a very difficult chase for Yuans. They need a score. They would have to score over 12 runs per over for their 20 overs to reach the target. Shiv scoring 46, Pawan scoring 75 and Prashant scoring 77, the top scorer for Arjoon. They managed to score 242 of their allocated 20 overs. Manan was the pick of the bowler for Yuan, picking up 2 wickets, conceding only 24 in his 4 overs.
हाँ हाँ वन पाई पडते पण तुला बघून मॅच नाव टाकता येत नाही का
Season for a boundary. Pace of the bowler helping the batsman, taking the ball over the boundary for 4. Sheshadri to Tajinder. A good ball left alone by Tajinder. Dot ball for Sheshadri.
इधर भी जूम कर
Sheshadri, right arm over the wicket.
आपको दिखाना है क्या दिखा रहा हूँ मैं नंबर सेव करूँ इसमें
पकड़ के खेल आराम से इसकी ओवर
Sheshadri bowling very well. 5 runs scored so far of the 5 balls. Last ball. A good shot over the top. Over the long off for a boundary. 9 runs conceded by Sheshadri in the first over. Good start to Yuan's inning. They need a run rate of 12 runs per over throughout the innings if they want to win this match. Managed to score 9 runs of the first over. A decent start. Good striking by Tejinder.
बॉलर बॉलर
Mohit bowling from the other end, sharing the new ball with Sheshadri. Pankaj will be on strike. Pankaj Asrani on strike.
नेट चले आपका मेरे से आया क्यों नहीं अभी
Good shot on the leg side for boundary. Scoring a boundary of the first ball, getting off the mark Pankaj in style. The bowler's action. He's bowling a slow right arm off break. What a shot again. There is a chance of a catch. There is a juggle and he managed to catch it. Wicket of the second ball. Excellent fielding. Yuan had dropped many catches in their inning and Arjoon managed to catch this difficult chance. So after scoring 4 of the first ball, Pankaj departs on the second ball. Hard luck for Pankaj. He didn't get the elevation he desired. Hit it straight to the long off fielder and a good catch after juggle by Pankaj.
ऋषि
न्यू बैट्समैन
सुनते क्या
बैट्समैन नेम
लाइव तो ऐसा नहीं दिखेगा ना कवरेज में ऐसा दिखेगा न्यू बैट्समैन
चेतन शेट्टी
Chetan is the new batsman for Yuan. Good spin. There is a chance of a edge. Appeal for caught behind. Denied by the umpire.
आज ये पहला बॉल पकड़ा है पता है
Good keeping by Shiv. Good ball once again. Not giving any room to the batsman to free his arm. A dot ball. Mohit is bowling some good lines. Not giving away any room to the batsman to score off.
यहाँ पे आपके कैमरे सामने देख के बात
Good shot that is straight over the bowler's head for a boundary. Chetan hitting a boundary over the bowler's head on the last delivery. The score is 17 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 2 overs for Yuan. If Yuan have to win this match, they have to score
17. Two fours are only. दो ही पूरा है। एक वाइट दो फोर। दो वाइट है। एक ही वाइट है। पूछ लो सर अंपायर से। दो वाइट है यार। ये दो वाइट है। एक ही वाइट है। आप अंपायर से पूछ लो सर। अगर दो वाइट रहते तो यहाँ पे बॉल का मिस्टेक हो जाता है।
bowler's name. Bowler's name. There is a bowling change. Sandeep will be bowling the next over.
बोलते रहो
Telecast हो रही है।
हाँ अरे भाई टेलीकास्ट में मत डालो मच मच करेगा कॉमेंटेटर हो आप नहीं नहीं बंद कर बंद नहीं चाहिए आप नहीं आप क्यों बोले आप अरे मजाक कर रहे क्या आपको सच में दिखाना वाला है नहीं ये क्या आपका फ्री बन रहा है बंद कर तो बोलो ना भाई ऐसा मजाक मत करो मैं सच में दिखाया आपको ओह तो ये आपका लाइव चल रहा था नहीं नहीं बंद करो
सची
तो
अरे यार चलेगा
चलेगा क्या दिखाऊंगा आपको
नहीं रहने दो। हाँ ठीक है अभी किया चलेगा मगर वापस मत करो ऐसे।
आप ऐसे बोलो मतलब मजाक मत करो
Sandeep to Tejinder, a wide ball. Tejinder is on the non-strike end. Chetan is on the strike end. Sandeep Bhavsar. There is a bottom edge. Ball ran away to the third man's boundary for 4. The batsman was lucky on this scenario. Getting a boundary off a bottom edge. It's a full toss and hit all the way on the leg side for a boundary. Good shot by Chetan over here. This is turning out to be expensive over. Good running between the wickets. 10 runs have been scored so far of this over of 4 deliveries of Sandeep. That's a wicket. The batsman has missed a ball and he's bowled.
हेलो
New batsman name?
Second wicket falls for Yuan. It it looks difficult if they'll be able to chase this target. It's a big target on the board. They need 243 and they are 28 for 2 at 2.5 overs. The new batsman is
New batsman. Gautam.
Gautam is the new batsman for Yuan. Sandeep, he was close to getting another wicket. The ball just missed the stump. And it's the over. 28 for loss of 2 wickets at the end of 3 overs.
पहला गेम बाइक करो ओके मेरी और
Ladies name. Ladies name.
Yuan are going at the current run rate of 9.42, but the required rate is very high. Bowler's name? Same guy, na? Mohit. Mohit continuing from the other end. Chetan Shetty on strike. Played the ball back to the bowler. A dot ball. Good shot by Chetan this time, but very well fielded in the cover region. Sheshadri saving a certain boundary. Good efforts by the fielder over there. Chetan cut it towards the backward point region and took a single.
Second ball में क्या है?
Dot. Mohit bowling good line and length over here, not conceding any room, any width to the batsman to free his arms. Gautam Chopra is on strike. Yuan, they need some boundaries and sixes if they want to win this match. A dot ball once again. There is a chance of overthrow, run over here, but the non-striker end batsman has denied the run. Gautam wanted to take a run over the misfield, but Chetan denying it, and sensibly so. Gautam leaving the ball thinking it will go for a wide, but was a good ball by Mohit. Very good over. Just one run conceded of it so far. Last delivery. And again. Oh, that's a 4. Good gap between the point and the backward point. Ball running away towards the boundary. And it's a 4. 4 runs off the last ball. 5 runs coming off the second over from Mohit. The score is 33 for loss of 2 wickets at the end of 4 overs.
$33. 4 overs.
Sandeep will continue the bowling. The successful bowler who got a very important wicket in his last over of Tajinder. Right arm over the wicket. Off break bowler. The batsman plays the ball to the deep cover, runs a single. Sandeep considered 12 runs, 11 runs in his first over, but was successful in getting the wicket of Tejinder, who was striking the ball well. Sandeep to Gautam, played to the deep point region, taking a single.
अच्छा एका टाइमला तुझ्या 2 इनिंग चालू असतात डायरेक्ट स्विमिंग पण आणि कॅप्टन असतात त्यानंतर जे ऑन केलं ते ऑन केल्याबरोबर त्यातनं एकदा
Sandeep to Chetan,
कोण हां
hit back straight to the bowler,
अरे तुझे 2 मॅच चालू
the mid off,
आहे लाईव्ह पण चालू आणि चालू
covering up.
आता हे
No run conceded on
बरोबर
this
त्याच मॅनेज
occasion.
करायला लागेल बरोबर त्याच मॅनेज
Good
करायला
tight bowling by Arjoon's after scoring a mammoth 242 of their 20 overs. Yuan are struggling at the moment. They are not able to get away with any opportunities. They need someone to do big hittings if they want to chase down this mammoth target. Singles won't help them at the moment. Just 3 runs coming off 4 deliveries from Sandeep. Good bowling by Sandeep. Coming around the wicket, a full toss. The batsman has hit. It's a top edge straight onto his face. He needs medical attention at the moment. This doesn't look good. The batsman is in lot of pain.
हे दुसरं काय
He's probably bleeding. He's hit himself.
बंद करते हैं दिखानी चाहिए नहीं दिखाना चाहिए कितने लगता है वेट करूँगा
There was a slight interruption. Sandeep bowling to Aryan. Aryan Kapoor on strike.
Batsman who got retired hurt. Batsman name who got retired hurt.
Gautam was retired hurt. Was hit on his face with the ball while trying to sweep. Got a top edge and the ball hit his face. He's been given medical attention at the moment. Aryan Kapoor has replaced him on the crease. Yuan seems to be in a difficult situation at the moment. With a score of 36 for 2 wickets at the end of 5 overs, with the batsman retired hurt. Mohit will be bowling his third over. He's conceded so far 13 runs out of his 2 overs, getting 1 wicket. A good ball, good drive by the batsman, and it's a boundary. Good shot by Chetan on this occasion, piercing the fielders on the offside, scoring a boundary. Mohit to Chetan. Chetan pulls back. Mohit to Chetan. A good off spin. There was an edge. Went straight to the slip. No run conceded. Good tight bowling by Chetan. Good tight bowling by Mohit over here. There was a lazy bit of fielding on this occasion. There was an overthrow. The batsman coming back for the second run. Chetan on strike. That's a drop catch. The ball was struck very hard back to the bowler. The bowler tried to catch it, missed and dropped the ball. Again a bit of delay. The bowler seems to be injured himself trying to catch the ball. Was struck very hard by Chetan. The score is 41 for the fall of 2 wickets at the end of 5.4 overs. 2 extras conceded by Arjoon so far. Tajinder scored 9 runs of 8 deliveries. Pankaj, the first wicket to fall, of 4 runs of 2 deliveries. The next to go was Gautam Chopra, retired hurt, scoring 5 runs of 6 deliveries. 3 bowlers have been used by Yuan so far. Sheshadri bowling 1 over, conceding 9 runs. Mohit bowling 2 overs, conceding 18 runs. Sandeep bowling 2 overs, conceding 14 runs.
Right? ये आपको समझ में आता है तो बोल दो. Not able to see.
The bowler has been given treatment of some spray. He is ready to bowl and finish his over. Two balls remaining in this over. It was a good effort from him stopping that ball. He deserved a wicket on that, but was struck very hard. And the batsman is striking so well. Strikes over the bowler head towards the long on for a boundary. Good shot by Chetan once again. Last ball coming in of the over. A good cut shot, but no runs will be conceded over here. Good fielding. And at the end of 6th over, the score is 45 for 2.
कितना ओवर हो गया?
Yuan is
45
lagging behind on the run rate. They have scored 45 for the fall of 2 wickets after 6 overs. Aryan Kapoor is batting on 4. Chetan Shetty batting on 21. Yuan need 198 runs of 84 balls at a required run rate of 14.14. It's a very difficult task for Yuan in front of them. Scoring at 14.14 if they want to win this match. Aryan is on strike. Aryan Kapoor. Sandeep will be bowling his 3rd over. Sandeep has conceded 14 runs and taken 1 wicket in 2 overs. Bowling round the wicket away from the batsman. It's a dot ball. Sandeep bowling right arm around. Well played by Aryan, giving strike to Chetan, who is hitting the ball well. Sandeep to Chetan. Chetan hits a ball very well. It's a boundary over the mid wicket. Good shot by Chetan. He's been hitting the ball very well. Five runs.
पैकेज ना आपका
It's a white ball.
दोस्त है तो इसने बोला करने को, तो इसलिए
करोगे क्या?
करूँगा ना. किधर पे है?
नंबर इसलिए लिया आपका हमने.
हाँ
नंबर तो लिया है आपका हमने.
ओके बुलाओ ना.
Nice work, boys.
Chetan on strike. Sandeep bowling over the wicket. Good shot by Chetan towards the long on.
Nice one.
Good fielding over here. Good fielding efforts by Raj Gill.
रिप्लाई दे. मेरे कमेंट्स. लाइक योर्स.
Clipped away on the leg side for a single by Aryan. Aryan has managed to rotate the strike well. He's playing a sensible cricket, giving strike to Chetan. Chetan is striking the ball well.
Let them involve in our match.
Yuan, Rakesh Anand.
The score is 53 for loss of 2 wickets at the end of 7th over. The new bowler is Rakesh Anand. Aryan Kapoor on strike, batting on 6. Chetan at non-strike side. Right arm over the wicket. A good pull shot by Aryan for a boundary. A full toss and struck well by Aryan to the boundary. Good shot. Rakesh conceding 4 of his first delivery. Rakesh bowling the second delivery. Aryan on strike. Aryan hits back past the bowler towards the long on. Runs a single. Completes it comfortably. Good sensible cricket by Aryan. Giving the strike back to Chetan. The required run rate is very high. If Yuan wants to get anywhere close to the target, they have to hit sixes. At the moment, the batsmen on crease have not cleared a boundary yet. Chetan has managed to get few fours, but he has not managed to clear the boundary. He goes for a heap. There is an appeal for LBW. There was a bat involved.
Last time पे
Chetan is losing concentration over here, looks like,
करना चाहिए.
as the run rate is piling up.
हमको लोगों का बोला नहीं.
6 runs have been scored off this over so far. 2 balls to go.
हम डेली आते
Chetan is batting on 26.
हैं. रिंग्स भी मेरी बोलते हैं. रिंग्स
Chetan plays a beautiful cover drive, but well fielded in the deep. Concedes only 1 run.
तो मंडे खा जाते हैं. चिकन अभी तो डे नाइट डिसाइड से नाइट मैच डेली असतो. हाँ
Rakesh to Chetan. Rakesh to Aryan. Aryan on strike. Aryan comes on the full front foot. What a shot by Aryan. He took the ball on the full and pulled it in front on the long on side and clears the boundary for a 4. The score is 64 for the fall of 2 wickets at the end of 8 overs.
8 overs? 2. 60? 4.
Required किधर आओ? Required.
Yuan needs 179 runs to win from 72 balls at the run rate of 14.92. Very difficult task for Yuan in front of them. Raj Gill will be bowling the next over. Chetan on strike. Raj Gill to bowl right arm over the wicket. Raj coming in right arm over the wicket to Chetan. Chetan plays it towards the mid on area, runs a single. Aryan is on strike. Very hurried bowling action by Raj Gill. Aryan strikes it well towards the long off, and it's a misfield, results into a boundary. Good shot by Aryan on this occasion. Poor fielding efforts in the deep by Sheshadri, costing his team 4 runs. Raj to Aryan. Aryan strikes it again, and it's a boundary. Beautiful striking by Aryan. Consecutive boundaries for Aryan on this occasion. Well played after hitting 2 boundaries. A good defensive stroke. Back to the bowler. The batsmen are not throwing away their wickets. They are trying to play sensibly, stay on the crease for as long as possible. Good rotation of strike. 10 runs have been taken off this over so far with 1 ball to go. Raj to Chetan. Plays back to the bowler. A dot ball to end the over. And the score is 74 for 2 at the end of 9 overs. Chetan Shetty batting on 32 of 24 balls. Aryan Kapoor batting on 21 of 14 balls. 3 extras have been conceded by Arjoons in this inning. There is a bowling change. Supreet coming in to bowl. One wicket each has been taken by Mohit and Sheshadri. The current run rate is 8.77. It's a wide delivery to start with. Aryan on strike. Slips on the leg side, no run taken. Supreet to Aryan. 168 runs required of 65 balls. Good shot by Aryan towards the long on. There is a misfield once again, and it's a boundary. Beautifully stroked by Aryan, coming on the front foot, hitting it all along the ground towards the long on.
64.
Supreet to Aryan. Short ball hit over the bowler's head for a boundary once again. Beautifully struck by Aryan. The batsmen are not losing on to any loose deliveries. They are taking the full advantage of the loose deliveries and clearing the boundaries easily. Supreet to Aryan. A full line ball and there's a chance of stumping, and yes, Aryan has lost his wicket. He went on the front foot, he left his crease and the ball deviated. The wicketkeeper didn't make any mistake and he was quick to take off the belts, and Aryan loses his wicket after hitting two fours of Supreet's bowling. The score is 83 for 3.
क्लिक कर देना प्लीज स्कोर अपडेट नहीं है इसके हाथ में
The score is 83 for 3 after 9.4 overs. Last wicket was Aryan Kapoor, dismissed for 29 of 18 deliveries.
New batsman. Batsman name. Batsman name. Amit.
Amit Boa is the new batsman on crease. Round the wicket, hit back straight to the bowler, a dot ball. One delivery left in the over. Round the wicket, it's an edge. It will run away to the boundary. It was a good ball, getting a thick outside edge of the batsman bat, but the ball ran away to the third man's boundary as there was no protection in the deep. 156 runs required of 10 overs. Score 87 for 3 after 10 overs.
How much you win, sorry? 87. 156. 10 over, 60 balls. 91.
Move on. हाँ? होईल ना तरी पण पांड्या आहे ना
Prashant will be bowling the next over. Chetan on strike. Amit Boa on the non-strike. Chetan has scored 32 runs of 24 delivery. Chetan tries to hit the ball, but he is bowled. A good ball by Prashant, getting the wicket of the first ball. Hard luck for Chetan. He tries to hit the ball over the long on, misses the ball completely. The ball turns in and hits the top of the off stump, and Prashant gets the wicket. Score is 87 for 4 after 10.1 overs.
New batsman.
Manan Pancholi is the new batsman.
लक्ष्य दे मैच चल रहा है लक्ष्य दे नीट कर तो लक्ष्य ना नीट कर
Prashant with the second delivery, a quick action. Manan hits it straight over his head for a boundary. Beautifully struck, getting a boundary of the first ball. Manan Pancholi. Lovely stroke. clips away on the leg side towards the fine leg. He'll get another boundary. Two consecutive fours after the wicket on the first ball. Good leg glance by Manan on this occasion. Leaves the ball, a wide ball. The ball is running towards the fine leg boundary again, but this time the fielder covers it up and very good running between the wicket. Manages to take 2 runs off the white ball, adding 3 runs to the tally. The score for Arjoon, for Yuan, is 98 after 10.3 overs for the fall of 4 wickets. Misses the ball, a dot ball.
How did it go? First time.
Prashant to Manan. Manan hits it over the deep mid wicket.
बघा सर इथेच आहे सर बघा झाडाच्या इथे
नेटच्या मागे
नेटच्या मागे
झूम करताना सावकाश झूम करायचं झूम करताना सावकाश झूम करायचं सेटिंग त्याला
Manan striking it cleanly, given as a 6 by the umpire. Beautiful shot by Manan, a pickup shot, playing on the leg side. Leaves the ball on the leg side. Another wide in this over. 18 runs have been considered so far in this over. 5 deliveries, 1 delivery to go, 1 wicket off the first ball. Tries to heave it on the leg side again, misses the ball, and a dot ball to end the over. The required run rate is 15.5 for Yuan. The score is 105 for the fall of 4 wickets after 11 over. Akshay to bowl right arm over the wicket.
जाना पड़ेगा, ऐसा नहीं होएगा. शॉर्ट सा बॉल.
Amit on strike, plays it towards the cover region, takes a single, brings Manan on strike. Manan tries to clear the mid-wicket region but ends up hitting it straight to the fielder, scoring 1 run. Amit hits the ball back towards the bowler misfields it, the ball races away towards the long off, 1 run taken. Akshay Chandran to Manan, hits it towards the long on, collects it on couple of bounces. Meanwhile, the batsman crosses over and completes a single. Akshay That's one run again. There is a chance of overthrow. The batsman decides against it. Amit had hit the ball towards the long off, ran a single. On the throwback, there was a chance of overthrow. Manan denying the single, giving Akshay back the strike. Sandeep will be bowling his last over. Sandeep has conceded 22 runs so far in his 3 overs and managed to take 1 wicket. Good bowling figures for Sandeep. A swing and a miss by Amit. Sandeep to Amit. Around the wicket. Hits it over the bowler. There's a chance of a catch. Yes, he takes it. Shishadri completes the catch. Amit is the batsman, departs on 7. Heaves the ball over the bowler's head towards the long off. And a clean catch by Shishadri. Yuan seems to be in trouble at the moment. The score is 110 for the fall of 5 wickets after 12.2 overs.
New batsman name.
Ashish is the new batsman. Manan on strike. Hits it towards the long off again and steals away a single. Ashish Karani, the new batsman.
Karnani.
I beg your pardon. Ashish
Karnani. हाँ वो उसमें
Karnani is the new batsman. Sandeep bowling it on the leg side, given wide by the umpire. Sandeep bowling right arm around the wicket. Ashish cuts it towards the deep point. 1 run completed easily. There is a chance of overthrow, and yes, the batsmen are quick to respond. Takes the overthrow. There is a call for run out, denied by the umpire. Good running between the wickets between Manan and Ashish. So Sandeep Bhavsar with a good bowling figure. Last ball of his spell. Yes, takes a wicket of the last ball itself. Finishes his spell with 3 wickets for 26 runs. Beautiful bowling by Sandeep. Ashish is the batsman, departing on 2 runs of 2 balls. One ball remaining. I beg your pardon.
6 विकेट.
The score is 114 for the fall of 6 wickets in 12.5 overs. Sandeep Bhavsar getting 3 wickets for 26 in 3.5 overs.
बैट्समैन नेम.
Aryan is a new batsman. A dot ball to start with. Manan on the lawn strike. End of over. 114 for 6 at the end of 13 overs. in deep trouble. Probably the captain would be thinking that if they would have batted first, probably they would have been in a better situation. For Arjun, it was a good toss to lose, piling up 242 runs on the board
शेषाद्री ना
while batting first and keeping a good check on the run rate, conceding only 114 runs of 13 overs so far, and importantly picking up 6 crucial wickets. 14th चालू होगा. Sheshadri coming back in the attack. Sheshadri has bowled 1 over, given away 9 runs. First over of the innings. Manan will be on strike. Aryan on strike. Aryan
आर्यन चोपड़ा तो इसके पहले था ना.
Aryan Chopra on the non-strike end. Batsman called for an helmet, taking bit of a time to get back on the strike. Fielding placement being checked. Men at deep, third man. Sweeper cover. And long on and long off are the 4-man in deep. Sheshadri to Manan. Outside off. Leaves the ball. It's a dot ball. Good bowling by Sheshadri. Sheshadri charging in. Manan on strike. Plays it towards the long on. Rotates the strike. Gives the strike to Aryan Chopra. Aryan, a young batsman, will have to face the pace bowling of Sheshadri. Very courageous batsman. A young batsman facing a fast bowling. There is an edge. Ball flying towards the third man. Good fielding in the deep. 1 run taken. Good rotation of strike. Manan back on strike. Aryan was courageous to play that expensive drive, but only managing to get a edge and rotating the strike. The next ball was pitched up and Manan strikes it over the covers for a boundary. Beautiful shot by Manan. Manan seems to be striking the ball well. Yuan are still looking for that big hitter who can score 6s for them. They haven't gotten an answer yet. This could be the first 6 for Manan. Beautifully struck, beautifully pulled. It was a short ball by Sheshadri to Manan. Manan swaying away and pulling the ball over the mid wicket for a 6. Manan moves to the score of 28 of 12 balls. Good hitting from Manan. A swing and a miss. The score 126 for 6 after 14 overs. 6 overs to go. The batting team still needs
126. 14.
इंडिया हार गई शायद 4 विकेट मेरे
बॉलर राकेश आनंद बोला सर बॉलर नेम विक्की नाम ही है सर
क्या हो रहा है नहीं लग रहा ना बॉलिंग को इतना अच्छा करें
Rakesh bowling right arm over the wicket. Aryan Chopra on strike. It's a wide ball.
बैटिंग पिच है क्या चलेगा चलेगा
A flighted delivery. Aryan tries to play it on the leg side but misses it. A dot ball at the end. Comes on the front foot, plays on the leg side, rotates the strike, rightly so, giving strike back to the Manan. Yuan are at 128 at the loss of 6 wickets. The current run rate is 8.51, but it's not sufficient to win this match. Manan hitting the ball in the cover region for a boundary. Beautifully struck by Manan, piercing the field. Both the fielders going for the ball, none of them able to stop the boundary. Rakesh to Manan. Manan trying to look for a big shot and he gets a 6 over the mid-wicket region. Beautifully struck by Manan. Amazing 6 by Manan on this occasion. Pulling the ball over the mid-wicket region. Manan has reached to score of 38 of 15 deliveries. 38. Good shot by Manan. Once again there is a chance of a catch, but the drop. There have been many drop catches today in both the matches, and another one in the deep cover area. Fielder running to its left was an easy chance. Manan dropped on 38 on the bowling of Rakesh Anand. Aryan Chopra on strike. Rakesh Anand to Aryan Chopra. Aryan plays it towards the cover region, rotates the strike, gives strike back to Manan, but it's the end of the over. Aryan will get the strike again. Rakesh Anand conceding 25 runs of 2 overs he bowled. The score 140 for 6 after 15 overs. मनीष का मनीष किधर गए
नहीं 1 का पकड़ा स्कोर का
बॉलर
Sheshadri to continue his over. Continue the spell. Bowling is third over. Aryan Chopra on strike. Sheshadri, a tall man, almost 6 foot. Aryan Chopra, hardly 4 feet in height, facing the bowler, playing confidently on the leg side, clipping away for a single. Very good batting by Aryan. Very brave batting by the batsman. Manan on strike. The target seems to be little impossible at the moment, but batsmen not losing hope, trying to play best of their ability, rotating their strike, picking up boundaries as and when they can. Manan has reached the score of 40 on 17 balls. Well played by Aryan. Defensive shot back to the bowler. A dot ball. Sheshadri charging in. Aryan cuts away for a boundary. Beautiful shot by Aryan. Plays a square cut and gets a boundary. Was a good length ball. Came at a good height. Aryan taking his time, going on the back foot. Plays a square cut. Scores a boundary. Sheshadri to Aryan on the front foot, lofts over the bowler's head for 1 run. Good running between the wicket by Aryan. Manan has reached a score of 40. Sheshadri to Manan. Manan cuts towards the deep point area, runs a single, rotates the strike. End of over. 148 for 6 after 16 overs. The target looks very difficult from here on. Almost 100 runs required. "96 runs required to be precise of 4 overs. 95 runs required of 24 balls. A very difficult task for Manan and Aryan. Akshay to bowl his second over. Conceded 5 runs off his first over. Bowled with good line and length. The required run rate has jumped up to 23.75. Very difficult task. Manan hits this ball in the air, clears the boundary, and it's a 4. I'm saying clear the boundary because the boundaries are short over here. If you hit on the first net, it's a boundary, it's a 4 run. And if you hit over the first net, it's been given as a 6. Played straight to the long off, runs a single. Aryan on strike, plays on the up towards the point area, rotates the strike, give strike back to Manan. Manan plays a drive, runs a single, rotates the strike, gives back to Aryan. Good shot by Manan once again over the longer fielder for a boundary. At the end of 17th over, the score is 160 for the fall of 6 wickets. Yuan finds it difficult. If they would have managed to curtail the bat Arjoon for about 200, it was a chaseable target, but 242 is little out of reach. Manan completing his 50 over here, batting on 51, scored a very quick fire 50, completed his 50 of just 22 balls. Aryan on the other hand, batting on 11 balls. Sheshadri to bowl his last over, tries to cut, managed to get a edge, well fielded, third man area, just a single conceded. Sheshadri charging in, Manan on strike. Manan looking to clear the boundary, hits the ball up in the air, there's a chance of a catch, and it's a drop catch. Keeper was calling for it. The fielder from the point region went for the catch, but at the end left the ball. Poor fielding on this occasion. Batsman managed to get one run of it. Aryan Chopra on strike. Sheshadri charging in. Aryan hits it in the air again. A loopy shot falls in no man's land.
ऑडियो थोड़ा ना आमज खत ना बेगा खत पहिले पेक्षा आखी याची माहिती झाली का फुल याची माहिती झाली
Yuan needs 80 runs to win from 15 balls. There is an edge. Good connect at the third man region, saving a certain boundary. Good over so far. 4 singles have been considered of 4 deliveries. 79 required of 14 balls. Aryan on strike. Aryan goes on the back foot, misses the ball, and a dot ball. Last ball of the spell for Sheshadri. A good spell. Unfortunate for him that doesn't have any wickets to show in the wickets column. Bowled well. Yes, getting the wicket of the last ball. A success in the end. Ends with a spell. 1 wicket of 33 runs conceded of 4 overs. End of 18th over. The score is 164 for 7. 2 overs to go. Manan on strike. Mohit will be bowling his last over.
Batsman name. Batsman name.
Ritesh Katyal is the new batsman on non-strike. Manan hits this cleanly for a 6. Manan will try to score as much as possible. Gets a 4 of the third ball. 14 runs scored of 3 balls.
कॉमेंटेटर का नंबर है मेरे फोन पे नहीं चल रहा है.
Well played by Manan. On the offside, taking a single. Manan reaches the score of 68 of just 28 deliveries. A very healthy strike rate. Ritesh Katyal on strike for the first time. Edges the ball. Ball runs away towards the third man area. Tries to get a single. Gets back on time. A dot ball. One delivery remaining of the 19th over. Mohit taking 1 wicket, giving away 37 runs in 3.5 overs. Last ball for Mohit for a spell. Cuts away in the cover region. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, collected by the sweeper cover, and single was denied. 1 over left of the inning. Score 179 for 7. Manan certainly coming up with a man of the match performance, but unlucky to be on the losing side.
बॉलर नेम. बॉलर नेम. 5 विकेट ज्यादा गए. फर्क क्या पड़े? 68. बॉलर नेम. नहीं, तू वापस आ नहीं सकता. 5 विकेट गया ना. बॉलर नेम. बॉलर बॉलर. बॉलर नेम.
179 for 7 at the end of 19th over.
बॉलर का नाम पता है?
Last over will be bowled by Supreet. If Yuan manages to cross 200 mark, it will be a big morale booster for them. First, a dot ball. Manan did not manage to connect the ball. Supreet bowling right arm around. A full toss, clipped away on the leg side towards mid wicket. Collected by the deep mid wicket. Just 1 run. Brings Ritesh Katyal on strike. Supreet to Ritesh. Ritesh tries to hit on the leg side. Hit straight to the fielder. 1 run conceded. Good running between the wicket. Manan hits a ball over the long off region. Didn't connect it well. Falls short. Just one run taken of this ball. Match is coming to an end. Couple of deliveries left. Four scored off the second last delivery. Ritesh Katyal hitting a boundary. 186 on board for a loss of 7 wickets. Last ball of the match coming in. Supreet bowling, clipped away on the leg side. No run taken. And it's the end of the innings. 186 for 7. Yuan managed to score 186 for 7 in 20 overs. Arjoon winning the match by a huge margin of 56 runs. 56 run is a huge margin for a T20 match. Good batting performance from Arjun. Poor call by Yuan after winning the toss, deciding to bowl first and conceding 242 runs. Good batsmanship by Manan. Certainly a man of the match performance, but ending up on the losing side. This will be the end of today's play. We'll be back with more matches next Sunday.